Now, let me tell you what they said means. If America's kids are not going to be able to participate in her democracy, that means America's democracy will not survive.
It's the fall,
That means American democracy has one foot in the grave, the other foot is on a banana peel. The banana peel is sitting in the middle of an oil spill. That's a real precarious situation.
That's real.
Only 13% of 8th graders met the proficiency in, I believe, history. It might have been civics. Only 22% met the proficiency in the other subject. So one of them, they did 13%. The other one, they did 22%.
Man. Still bad. Come on.
And the article,
that's still bad.
The authors of the article said if we don't do something really serious, really quick, this is going to be a real problem. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir. Dummies.
Now, since I, in spite of being niggified, since I am a disciple of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, I not only went to the newspaper. See, FOI are supposed to read 3 to 5 newspapers per day. You are not supposed to read the sports section.
Go ahead.
You are not supposed to read the comics.
Right.
You are not supposed to read the other silly stuff. Just the news.
Right.
Only the news.
Current events. Right.
Talk black to me.
Go ahead.
You're supposed to stay up on current events.
Right.
So, I'm flipping through the paper. Only paper niggas interested in is money and reefer paper. You don't even know what reefer is.
That blunt paper now.
That's what us old niggas call weed. You ain't read no damn newspaper, and if you do, you read the sports section, you ain't reading the news.
Right.
Talk black to me.
Keeping up with the playoffs.
Let me hit you with something else. The white man rules the world because while you read the sports section, he reads the Wall Street Journal.
Right. That's right.
You want to know what the hell is going on in the world? Look at the Wall Street Journal.
That's real, bud.
You want to know why America is fighting a proxy war with Russia? Read the Wall Street Journal.
Hey, Brother Minister. Go ahead.
The Wall Street Journal tell you everything you need to know, why everything is, you want to know why Israel and Palestine going at it again right now? Read the Wall Street Journal.
Go ahead. That's real, bro.
Talk black to me.
That's all they need.
You want to know why Democrats and Republicans can't get it together? Read the Wall Street Journal.
Yep.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
But we don't read the Wall Street Journal because we can't understand it.
Come on.
It's too complicated. You read the Wall Street Journal, you get frustrated, you put that damn thing down. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Well, hell, if you read Message to the Black Man, Fall of America, How to Eat to Live, and all that other stuff,
You're gonna put it
you know,
down.
that's better than the Wall Street Journal.
Right, it's gonna suit you in.
It's going to put you up on the game that the Wall Street Journal won't even put you up on.
Right.
Talk black to me.
Go ahead, man.
So I'm flipping through the paper, and instead of me seeing that and saying, my mind immediately went to the fall of America, destruction of America's education.
Go ahead.
See, the messenger said the destruction of America's education means the loss of America's ability to civilize. Talk black to me.
Savage.
Come on now.
You go back to savage.
The messenger said that the white man is rebelling against his own educational system. Don't you see that's what they're doing? You got this argument between woke education, critical race theory,
Right.
all of this craziness going on. You got the fight between liberals and conservatives over teaching LGBTQ
Right.
type crap in the educational system.
Sickness.
One set of crackers wants to inject as much freakishness, licentiousness, and insanity as possible, and the other ones are outraged like,
Right.
oh, hell to the now, shouting.
Yeah. Yep.
America's education is going up in flames.
True.
Students are going to schools and shooting up the schools.
Come on.
Dissatisfied.
Children are sitting in class with their cell phones. Teacher take the cell phone, the students pepper spray the teacher.
Sick, man.
Talk black to me.
Go ahead.
Another teacher take a cell phone, the student beat the crap out the teacher. This is the destruction of America's
Go
education.
ahead.
Talk black to me.
Go ahead.
Come on. Man.
Little boys can go in little girls' bathrooms.
Right.
You supposed to be going to school to get an education. We can't teach you social studies, math, science, and all this other stuff. We gotta stop doing that to deal with your gender identity issues.
Man.
I don't give a damn about you wanting to identify as something. You ain't here for that.
Right.
You are not here for me to deal with your gender confusion issues. You male assigned at birth.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Talk black to me. But you identify as a female. You a female assigned at birth, but you identify as a male, and I'm supposed to deal with these silly issues. I'm not here to deal with none of that.
Can reconnect to YouTube.
Hit reconnect, yes sir.
Try again. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Everybody all right?
This is all.
Yeah, Brother Jawan.
Yeah, I seen it.
That's just the white man being the white man.
That's a,
Whatever.
truth hurts the guilty.
Look now. I'm supposed to teach you science. I got to deal with your gender issues. I can't teach you math before I deal with your gender issues. Talk black to me. I have heard, I don't know whether it's true, niggas running around with dresses on at Morris Brown.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You heard me?
Yep. Pocketbook soup.
Niggas running around with dresses on and pocketbooks at Morris Brown.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Look,
I heard it too, brother.
so Morris Brown is no longer a historically black college and university.
Right. You got
It's still a HBCU,
you. Right.
but the B ain't for black no more.
Oh.
The B is for something else now.
Go ahead, man. Come on.
Now it's an historically college and university.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's real, man.
Talk black to
I
me.
seen pictures.
The white man tripping over here.
Whatever.
I seen pictures. Yep.
Dang.
Yeah, bro. Bro, you was.
Insane.
Sir, I'm trying to tell you, bro.
You didn't come here, brother.
Like that.
Look,
Real,
if
man.
you want to wear a dress, go to Clark.
Oh.
That's real.
Go to Spelman.
Sisters up there, yeah.
Why you want to wear a dress at Morris Brown?
In a minute, right.
Because you're an idiot. You ain't just a freak, you's a damn jerk.
Sad, brother.
You want to identify as a woman so bad that you wear a dress at a men's college.
Right. Right.
And you don't see how stupid that is.
Go ahead.
If you really want to identify as a woman, nigga, why don't you wear your dress at Spelman or Clark? Go to a woman's college.
Right. You feel like one, go to one.
Look, I'm a woman, damn it. Where you going, Marge Brown?
Easy. Oh, man. Hey,
Like what?
you gotta play with the boys.
Unbelievable.
The boys.
Look, you can't run track no more
Go ahead, brother.
because some transgender,
Right. Right.
a male assigned at birth, doesn't transform to a female and want to run against the women.
Right.
Come on. Come on, bruh. Really.
Your athletic ability is still male.
Right. Right.
Ain't no pills you took, ain't no nothing you done to yourself that has taken away
Right.
the fact that your athletic ability is still male. I don't care how long your hair is, I don't care if you done got some boobies,
They're not gonna let
I don't
you
care if you lost some Stop That Minister Erics. I don't care what you did.
Right.
When you start running with them other women or women, you a man
Yeah.
running against women. Not fair.
Right.
You have no business being able to do that.
That's true.
I totally agree
Right.
with those who say you should be disqualified. I
Yeah.
totally agree with
You ain't gonna let it go down. That's right.
Talk black to me. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
How in God's name are we supposed to educate young people with all of this garbage going on?
Separation, brother.
The workforce has been totally and completely turned upside down. You got a job now? Now, as part of your training, you have to learn how to properly speak
Yeah.
and act around freaks
Yep.
of
Teach,
nature.
brother, minister. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
Real. They make you
Crazy.
take a training thing. You gotta sign off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
We sign. You do.
Like,
Yep.
you better not call somebody that identifies
Go
as
ahead.
female. You better not call it
Yep.
him.
Mm-hmm.
You could lose your job for that.
Yeah. Discrimination. Yep.
You could lose your job for that.
It's real, bro. Yep.
This is a man, but if you deal with this man as a man,
Man, you wrong. Right.
yeah,
Yeah. Yep.
you gotta refer to him as her. She.
Yep.
No, you gotta refer to she. If he asks you something and you say yes, sir, oh,
Oh.
that's a problem.
Go ahead.
Because he identifies as a female. You can't say to him, yes, sir. You gotta say yes, ma'am, to a man. Or you might have some HR issues. How are we gonna have a productive and effective workforce with that type of insanity going on? Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
America's over.
Over.
See it, but yeah, brother.
I don't know what the hell Donald Trump talking about. You
Yeah,
ain't
he
gonna
ain't
make
tripping.
America nothing again.
Right. Sure.
America is too far gone for anybody to make her anything ever again. She's done. Talk black to me. We must know the time. It's no more time for fun and foolishness.
We don't.
It's no more time for the NBA finals.
Playoffs and all that.
Playoffs.
Come on, man.
It's no more time for the NFL championship. It's no more time for
Baseball.
BET awards.
Go ahead. Right.
Talk black to me.
Right.
No more time for Grammys.
Come on, man.
No more time for Oscars.
Come on. Go ahead. She's at a deathbed, brother. She on the deathbed.
It's no more time for none of the nigger stupidity that we are interested in while not being interested in Islam.
Go ahead.
You're out of time. There are footprints on land to plant down in the prince, you still playing. Even Muslims, you still playing. You ain't wrote your letter, ain't got your X.
Ain't good, yeah.
Talk black to me.
Ain't got time, brother.
All right, let me wrap this up and get up out of here. Especially since the cracker messing with the damn YouTube.
See that, bro.
It don't surprise me at all.
Time running out. They know what it is, brother.
You ain't got no damn business watching me on YouTube.
Go ahead.
You only watching me on YouTube supposedly in order to get started where you are.
Go ahead.
So that a minister will get qualified in your own city.
Go ahead, brother.
Nobody got time to be watching no niggas on no YouTube and Facebook Live. You're supposed to be sitting in a temple in your own city with your own minister teaching you. The white man ain't supposed to be able to interrupt your damn temple meeting with no technology. You're supposed to be sitting in a temple.
Go ahead.
Now let me get this done and get up out of here. We must know the time.
Go ahead.
What is time? The messenger teaches time is a motion.
Move.
You take your hand, start it from here,
Point.
move it to here.
That's motion.
And what happened between you moving your hand from here to here is time. Time is how you measure from here to here.
Come on, get started.
You say, no, that's distance. No, it is distance, but it's also time. The time it took from you to move it from here to here. Time is a motion. Anytime you got distance, you got time. Because it takes time to cover that distance. Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir. Wake them up.
Today is the 14th day. What is a day? It's a measurement of time, isn't it?
Right.
Go ahead.
It's the 14th day of the white man's month of May.
Right.
A month is a measurement of time, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And that time measures what? Motion, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What motion does it measure? What motion measures a month? A moon.
A movement.
The moon.
Yeah.
The movement of the moon.
Right.
The movement of the moon is what causes the 4 phases of the moon.
Right.
It takes a certain amount of time for the moon to go through all those phases and start a whole nother cycle, right?
28, yeah.
And that gives you a month, right or wrong?
Right.
Okay? You break the month down into weeks, right or wrong? You break the weeks down into what? Days, right?
Days down.
It takes a certain amount of time for the sun to rise, set, and then rise again.
Right.
It's all a measurement of motion. The time it takes for the sun to rise, set, and rise again. The time that it takes the moon to fill, empty, and start filling again. And then 4 divisions of that. Talk black to me. You got 4 phases of 28 days. 7 days a phase. Talk black to me.
Go ahead.
All right. I'm going to read from the book of Genesis. Why? Because we must know the time. What does Genesis mean?
The beginning.
The beginning. It's a measurement of time, which is a measurement of motion. Because when you say in the beginning, you're talking about the beginning of something moving. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. Well, when was the beginning? Messenger Muhammad asked the question. Well, when was the beginning?
Right.
And what was it the beginning of?
Right.
The white man would have you believe in his false religion of Christianity that it was the beginning of the heavens and the earth. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. That's not what Genesis is talking about at all.
Right.
Now, it's not talking about the beginning of no heavens and no earth.
Right.
How do you know? Because a Catholic bishop by the name of Usher came up with a chronology and said that this verse in Genesis, the date of what that verse speaks of is 4004 BC. Nobody in their right mind thinks that the heavens and the earth began only 6,000 years ago.
Right. Teach, brother.
The heavens and the earth have been here more than 6 trillion years.
Right.
But the white man's book says 4004 BC.
Right.
You say, no, it doesn't. I'm looking right at it. It don't say that. You ain't got the right Bible.
Ooh.
I have a Bible. Or at least had one, where they actually put the dates in numbers in the columns next to the verse.
Oh, you had one of them old school.
Had one of them old school Bibles.
That's old school right there.
Yep.
And it starts this verse with 4004 BC.
Man, teach.
Talk black to me.
Don't circulate them no more.
Right.
Got rid of them.
Now, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us that the white man took the truth of the Bible, because this book is true if you understand it.
That's right.
But he teaches us that the white man didn't want you to be able to understand it, so he took the truth and veiled it.
Come on, brother minister.
Covered it up by using a lot of symbolic language, metaphors, similes, parables, so that he's saying things without actually saying it. Talk black to me. Talking loud but saying nothing.
Right.
James and Brown are his names. Talking loud, saying nothing.
Go ahead, brother minister.
In the beginning, God created the heavens
In the earth.
and the earth. We know that 6,000 years ago,
One in the beginning. Right?
God, the creator of the heavens and the earth, did not actually create the heavens and the earth. They had already been created for trillions of years.
Right. Right.
So that lets you know two things. The God in Genesis 1:1 is not the originator. Talk black to me.
Go ahead.
And that which was being brought into existence 6,000 years ago was not the creation.
Right.
So what actually did happen 6,000 years ago? What was brought into existence 6,000 years ago that did not exist prior to 6,000 years ago?
Right.
Talk black to me.
Go ahead.
And why did the white man not want you to know what actually happened 6,000 years ago? Well, you got to leave his church and go to his school of higher learning, one of his institutions of higher learning. And you got to go all the way to Sweden. Talk black to me.
Go ahead.
Copenhagen, I believe.
Hidden.
And his scientists will tell you that it was 6,000 years ago that the genetic traits of blonde hair and blue eyes came into existence. So the most honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us that when the book of Genesis begins with in the beginning, it's not talking about the beginning of creation, it's talking about the beginning of the white race
Right.
on this earth. Talk black to me.
Go ahead, make it plain.
In the Holy Quran, it doesn't give, not with the verse that is. It does give it.
Right.
But in the Holy Quran, this God is talking. And it says, and when Allah said to the angels,
Right.
surely I'm going to place
A ruler
a ruler
in the earth.
in the earth. And the angel said, what wilt thou place in it, such as will cause mischief and the shedding of blood? Talk black to
Go
me.
ahead, brother. You already knew. Yep.
This is the Quran verifying the Bible. Because the white race began 6,000 years ago.
Go ahead.
And you right there in the beginning of Genesis, and you find Cain killing his brother Abel. You find a mischief-making, blood-shedding Cain killing his brother Abel and covering it up.
Go ahead.
Sound like Jalen Walker.
Go ahead.
Sound like Michael Brown. Sound like John Crawford III. Sound like Melissa Williams and Timothy Russell. Sound like Rayshard Brooks. That was the first murder and cover-up. He killed his brother Abel, and when God said, yo, where Abel at? Hey, am I my brother's keeper?
Go ahead.
Talk black to me.
It's real.
Cain was the first grand jury that returned a no true bill.
That's the no truth, brother.
Yeah, the no true. You continue reading Genesis, right?
Right.
Until you get all the way to verse 26.
Go ahead.
And verse 26 tells you what the beginning really is.
That's right. Right. Right.
Let us make man.
Go ahead.
Talk black to me.
Come on.
And after the man was made, it tells you how long it took to make him.
That's right.
The evening and the morning was the 6th day.
Right.
Talk black to me. 6 days it took to get to the creation, quote unquote. It's really the making, the grafting. 6 days it took to make this man.
Right.
Come on.
6,000 years.
All you have here is the time. You have the beginning of someone
Right.
who is something
Man.
that took 6 periods of time to bring into existence.
Come on.
And what this someone who is something is a mischief maker and a bloodshedder. It's the beginning of mischief making and bloodshedding on the earth and among the people. Talk black to me.
Man.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How else do we know this is true? Well, if you go to Genesis chapter 25,
Come on. Wow.
we're going to start with verse 19. That's not where we want to be, but we're going to start there anyway. And these are the generations of Isaac, Abraham's son. Abraham begot Isaac, and Isaac was 40 years old. What are we dealing with?
Time.
You think it's an accident that is dealing with 40 years?
Come on, brother.
Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife, the daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian of Padan Aram, the sister to Laban the Syrian. All that white folks craziness.
Yeah.
And Isaac entreated.
Treat.
You know what entreated means? Isaac like, yo, G, let me holler at you for a minute.
Okay.
Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren. She hadn't had no kids.
Oh, yeah.
He wanted some cheering.
Right, right.
Rebecca hadn't had none. And the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah, his wife, conceived. She got pregnant. And the children struggled together within her. The children in there struggling with each other. Now, how many people think that a woman gets pregnant with more than one child and the children are in the womb of the woman doing mixed martial arts? Does not happen. That's metaphorical language. Symbolic language. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. Yo, Lord, what's up? I mean, hey, there's some serious stuff going on in here. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations. Not 2 children. 2 nations.
Oh, yeah.
Women don't give birth to nations, they give birth to children. So here's some more of that symbolic language. Rebecca here is not an individual woman, but it's a people that is styled as an individual woman. There is one people that has 2 people in them. If you can't keep up with me, I'm sorry. That's the best I can do.
Right.
You're dealing with one people who have the genetic ability to produce 2 people. One themselves and another people. But you're calling that one people Rebecca.
Right.
No one individual woman gives birth to a nation,
Come on.
but a people give birth to a nation.
Over and over.
2 nations are in thy womb, God talking to Rebecca. And 2 manner of people. What does manner mean? Type.
Tight.
2 types, 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. Y'all listening to me? And the one people shall be stronger than the other people. This is not possible for an individual woman to do.
All right.
There is a people that has another people in them that are weaker than they are. The weaker people are going to be separated from them.
Right.
Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the older people, shall serve the younger people, meaning the younger people gonna rule.
Right.
Talk black to me. There's an old population of people that has a brand new population of people in them
Right.
that no people have ever seen before. But this new population of people is going to be separated from them,
Come on.
brought into existence from them. And the new people are going to rule the people that they come from. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red. Now we're dealing with color. all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. What's 80?
60.
Is that number 6, right?
Come on.
Here you have the separation of two nations on the number 6. A strong people and a weak people. A strong people gonna be ruled by a weak people on the number 6. Same 6 you read about in Genesis chapter 1. 6 days. Right?
Right.
Making a man.
6 days.
Making him in your image and after your likeness. Why you say God ain't a man?
Go ahead.
But you say man is made in God's image.
Right.
Man is made after God's likeness.
Go ahead, man.
How can a man be made in the image and after the likeness of a spirit?
Teach you lies.
No, this is a strong man, God, making a weak man gather. A new man, a mischief-making, blood-shedding man. And then the new mischief-making, weak and blood-shedding man ruling over the old man. Talk black to me. Okay. When you continue to read chapter 25 of Genesis, you find that Jacob steals the birthright of Esau.
Yeah.
Talk black to me.
Right, man. Take it from the black. Go ahead.
That's how he ended up ruling. He does not rule legitimately. He stole his rule. Talk black to me.
Go ahead, man.
He wrestled with an angel all night long.
Come on.
Didn't let the angel go till day break. Talk black to me. He forced the angel of God to give him a blessing that wasn't meant for him.
Teach you lies. Come on.
Talk black to me.
Go ahead.
Teach you message.
How do you say Jacob in Arabic?
Yaqub.
Yaqub. You got a man named Yaqub associated with a weak and a strong people being separated from one people on the number 6.
Come on.
Self-explanatory.
And you telling me Elijah Muhammad's teaching is fairy tale teaching?
Right.
Everything we say right in the books.
Go ahead.
Talk black to me.
Facts.
Later on, it actually tells you that Jacob grafted goats, right?
Right.
That's right.
To produce a particular color of goats.
Keep talking.
Right or wrong?
Talk about that grafting process.
And you think it's talking about goats. Jesus said that God was going to separate sheep and goats in the day of judgment. It ain't talking about animals.
Come on.
Talking about people. The goats that Jacob grafted in Genesis, that ain't talking about no damn animals.
Come on. Go ahead, brother, man.
That's a Jacob whose name in Arabic is Yaqub, grafting people
Hey, man.
of a particular color. Bible giving it to you. But the white man tricked it up. So you need God to come and raise a messenger to interpret
Boy.
the tricks
Right.
and tell you what the book is really saying.
Go ahead, man.
White man has hidden the birth and work of Yaqub
Right.
and the making of the white race, their particular color. The white man done took the Bible and hid all of that
Right.
with all this symbolism.
Trickery.
But Master Farad Muhammad has caught the white man in his tricks
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
and revealed his tricks to a messenger that he raised among us, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Go ahead, man.
And he's taught us how to read this book and understand what it's really saying.
Go ahead, man.
Talk black to me.
Jeez.
This grafted man in the book of Genesis is told to be fruitful,
Multiply.
to multiply,
Get your game.
to replenish the earth, and to what?
Divide.
Subdue it. Bring it under your power and control. Who gave that man that power? Another man. How do you know it was another man? Because the man who was given power was given power
Put him up on game. Didn't
by one whose image and likeness he was made after. So that has to be another man.
Come on.
So one man makes another man and then gives power to the other man and dominion
Go ahead.
over the fish of the sea, the fowls of the air, and every creeping thing that crawleth. Brother on.
Right, exactly.
Tells them, be fruitful, multiply, repopulate the earth, subdue it. But he gave them a limited time to get it done.
Right.
You have to go to Exodus to find out what the limited time is. 6 days
Should I?
shalt thou labor.
7th-day rest.
But on the 7th day,
Got to rest.
that's a day of rest.
Brother from the
Right or wrong?
I'm trying to tell
That's
you.
a day of rest.
From the east.
6 days. That's where you get the 6-day work week from.
Teach.
That's where you get the 6 stripes in the white man's flag from.
Go ahead.
6 white stripes.
Come on.
6 white days.
Go ahead.
Huh?
Teach.
But on the 7th day, meaning that 7th stripe, that's red for truth. Huh? Truth coming in the 7th day. And it's the color of what? Fire. Truth coming in the 7th day to burn up the falsehood that's in that background with them stars.
Go ahead.
Talk black to me.
Yes, sir. Fire.
Well, 2 Peter tell you how long these days are.
Go ahead.
A day in the Lord is as 1,000 years as we reckon.
Go ahead.
So that's 6,000 years. This new man, who's a mischief maker and bloodshedder, has to do all his work of mischief making and bloodshedding.
Come on.
Being fruitful, multiplying, repopulating the earth, and bringing it under their power and control. You got 6,000 years.
You do it.
But don't work in the 7th. Because in the 7,000th year, your brother from the east
Make it plain, brother man.
is going to come and eat you up.
Snack time.
Talk black to me.
Snacks.
Everybody all right?
Yes, sir.
We must know the time.
Go ahead, brother minister.
Knowing the time means being made aware of the secret of the time.
Go ahead.
There's a secret about the time.
Theology of time, man.
There's a particular time that there's a secret about.
Go ahead.
Ain't no secret about time in general,
Right.
but there is a secret about the 6 days that Adam was given to do his work. There's a secret about that. Talk black to me.
Go ahead.
What is the secret? The secret of that is that the white race represents a new people on our planet that is only 6,000 years old. And God gave the white man power and dominion. God gave the white man power to rule the original man. But he limited the white man's time to rule and even to exist to 6,000 years. Y'all ain't listening to me. That's the secret. The secret is that for the past 6,000 years, the earth has been under the rule of a contrary people.
Go ahead.
Contrary to the natural born righteous people.
Right.
The original black people of the earth. They were given power to rule us for 6,000 years. But that time is up. It's been up since 1914. And the only reason he wasn't taken off in 1914 is because we are so wrapped up in him that if he had been taken off, we would have been taken off with him.
That's right. That's right.
Allah desires to prove that he can remove the devil without having to destroy us with the devil.
Teach, brother.
Allah wants to prove that he can bring us out of the condition that has been imposed upon us by the devil.
Dang, come on, man.
Talk black to
Go
me.
ahead.
Go ahead, man.